Yeah, what up, Detroit? It's the Spivey Show. Yeah, what up, Detroit? Welcome to the Spivey Show. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. It's the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show. We gonna have a good time. It's the Spivey Show. Welcome to the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show. The Spivey Show.
All right. That's a bit more livable. All right, well, we live and in living color, and welcome to the Spivey Show. I'm assuming we live and in living color. The birthday boy gonna give a grand entrance. Y'all get ready for that.
Play my music.
I don't know if they can see me. I'm Miss Andrea.
Yo.
Go Spivey, it's your birthday. Well, y'all gonna party like it's your birthday. There we go, right there. That's it.
Yo, 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 there we go. There we go. What up, though, Detroit? My name is Tommy Spivey, and welcome. Welcome to another episode of the Spivey Show. And back popular demand. Y'all know it, your favorite auntie, my co-host.
Yes, Miss
Auntie,
Cam.
Miss Niecy Cam. Auntie Niecy is in the house.
Yeah.
What's going on? Well, look, we're here.
We made it.
It's the Spivey Show.
We
Y'all
made
know
it.
this is a show where we do live interviews
You tore up.
of the best of the entertainment in the business world of Detroit. I'm trying to make it through.
It's your birthday. You don't know how to act.
If it's your birthday, make some noise. If it's your birthday, make some noise.
It's not my birthday, so I'm beat.
I'm making noise. Okay, look,
It's your birthday.
I'm trying to keep it together here.
Keep it together.
We're trying to keep it together. So this is the show where we do live interviews with the best of the entertainment and business
Yes, sir.
world. You can catch us each and every Wednesday at 7:30
Yes.
on Facebook Live, YouTube, and DetroitHotRadio.com. And it's that time of the year.
I know. It's
The
too-
best month of the year,
Nope.
the best season of the year.
Nope.
And today we celebrate.
We celebrate your birthday.
And if
One
you
of
don't
the
know by
most-
now,
One of the most decent times of the year.
the best time of the year,
Decent
it's
time.
my
Today we
birthday.
We
I'm
celebrate
so
your birthday.
excited. I'm excited about today's show. And we got a powerhouse full.
Come on.
You hear me?
A powerhouse full of singers
Musicians
and entertainers.
and entertainers.
I can read. That's what that says.
That's what that say.
Yes,
And I'm
sir.
excited about today's show.
Yeah.
Let me run the guests down to you today.
Okay, let's get.
So my first guest is a singer, songwriter, director,
Mhm.
and many other things
Mhm.
that we're going to talk about today. From the legendary Moss family,
Come on.
we got Mr. Bill Mostyn's in the house today. I'm so excited about that.
Yes.
My second guest,
Mhm.
is just the queen of the scene.
Come on, Queen.
I'm gonna say it again. She's the queen of the scene, a vocal extraordinaire and an exciting entertainer.
I love it.
You wanna know who that
wrote
is?
This out fancy.
I took my time with it today.
Fancy. I like
We got Miss Gwen Fox is in the
Come on,
house today.
Gwen.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay.
And my third guest, yes, we got three
Come on,
guests
you coming
today.
heavy today. 3 times for your birthday. 3 times for the birthday.
My birthday, we got 3 guests. That's right. And my third
Yeah.
guest, we got a mastermind musician.
Mhm.
Okay. And then, I mean, he's making a household name all over the world,
Come on.
not just
everywhere.
Detroit, Michigan. I'm talking about all over the world.
All right.
We got Mr. Daryl Peanut Smith is in the house.
Peanut.
Everybody know him as
Do we
Peanut.
just call him Peanut?
We call him Peanut. We call
Okay.
him Peanut. That's what everybody know him by.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought they
So-
said Darcel. I might
But-
say, why you call that woman a mister? What is going on? I say Daryl. I can't read it.
So I'm excited about today's show, Miss Niecy Cam.
I am too.
But before we get into that, I just want to throw out, we're not gonna do a birthday blast,
Okay.
but I had to throw out some birthdays today.
We're not gonna do a birthday blast, but I do want to say, Daddy, I love you. To my
I love
daddy.
Dad too. We praying for you,
Yes.
Dad. And you know what I'm saying? By the grace of God,
He gonna be healed.
there it is.
Yeah, he sat up today. I was excited. I
There
said,
it
"Oh,
is.
nigga, you can almost walk." He's
There
like,
it is. There it is.
Yes.
We praying for you, pops.
Yes. I
We
love
know
you,
you're
Daddy.
gonna. We know you're gonna do 100% speedily recovery.
Yes.
So
Speedily.
we praying for you over here at the Spivey Show.
Yes. Oh, we do got to do one birthday blast.
Mommy,
You know, my mama birthday Wednesday. She just
we got to shout out Mama.
next week she wants the
We gotta
birthday
shout out
blast. She
Mama.
said, "Y'all should shout me out Monday through Sunday." Anyway,
We'll do it. We'll do it every week, Mama.
Okay.
We will do it every week.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Even after your birthday, we'll shout you out, Mom.
Yes.
Okay.
please.
'Cause
May
that's
10th
how
and Sunday.
Tauruses do.
Oh, Lord.
You know, that's just what we demand. You know, so I'm not mad at that.
Okay.
I'm gonna shout you out every week, Mama. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom. Happy birthday, Danny. She's one of the singers that sing with Blue Lucas Music. Her birthday is Sunday.
So we doing a birthday blast.
I mean, I had to get him out because you got a list real quick. So I just feel like let's just get him out.
Okay, and I'm gonna do my list quick because I
You
got a list.
40 people on there.
Well-
oh, my birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
You can't say I ain't say it.
Thank you. My birthday is May 5th. Yes, it is Friday, Cinco de Mayo. My birthday is actually a holiday. It is actually
is.
a holiday.
I will.
Everybody like to say their birthday is a holiday, but my birthday is actually
A
a
holiday.
holiday. So celebrate. Eat a taco.
Okay.
Eat a taco and drink tequila. Get drunk.
I was gonna have a tequila
Friday.
shot for sure.
Get drunk on behalf of me.
Last week you told him to call somebody to be word. This week you said get drunk.
Because it was too short birthday. You had to call somebody to be word.
I
You had to call somebody
you know,
to be
I
word.
rewatched the show. My mom, she said, "Oh, I got to go find somebody to
Call
me."
somebody to be word because it was too short birthday. Now this week I'm telling you, get drunk off
Because
tequila
it's your birthday.
and eat a taco.
Okay.
All right. Put sour cream on it. You like sour
Okay,
cream on your
perfect.
taco?
I like everything on my taco except olives.
I don't like olives on
Me
my
either. I
taco.
don't like olives at all. Period.
Look, let me throw out these birthdays real
You
quick.
got 40,
I got some birthday twins.
What?
Yeah. So people born on the same day as me. Mr. Derek Sorrell, a drummer
He was
that
on
plays
here
with me.
before.
Of course, Derek Sorrell was on my show. And his birthday is the exact same day as me. So I have to shout him out. And then my cousin Chelsea, her birthday is the exact same day as me. Our mamas was in the hospital.
Not y'all crawled out at the same time. Talking about, "Cuz I'm coming."
So look, I said that 2 years ago at my birthday when I was drunk, but it wasn't the truth. Our mamas was not in the hospital because we were born different years. So,
Wow, forget it.
but I was drunk and I didn't
I
understand
get
it.
it.
So I was like, our mama was in the hospital at the same time.
On different years.
Oh. So I got to shout out my birthday twins, Mr. Derek Sorrell and my cousin Chelsea. Then I got to shout out my auntie. She started us off with the month. My auntie Roxanne. Happy birthday to my auntie. My cousin Demetrius, his birthday is tomorrow. I got to shout him out. That's my cousin. His birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, Demetrius. My grandma, Miss Lois Hearns,
Your
her
whole
birthday
family
is the
birthday
6th.
tomorrow?
I'm
Your
sorry.
whole family birthday tomorrow.
Not all of them, just a lot of them.
Just 90%.
Yeah, so
Okay.
my grandma, Miss Lois Hearns, her birthday is on the 6th.
Okay.
So I got to shout her out. And then our producer,
Andrea LB.
Miss Andrea
Her birthday is this
LB.
week.
Her birthday is the 9th, coming up on the
Day
Wednesday.
before my
I'm going to
mom's.
shout her out today, and then I'm going to shout her out next week as well.
Okay. No,
So-
she's gonna be my birthday blast next week.
No, don't
Don't
take her.
hog
That's
them.
my birthday.
Rock,
blast.
paper, scissors.
Whatever, we'll do it later. Rock, paper, scissors.
won.
Okay, you can shout it
Yes.
out.
Thank you.
But Miss Andrea LB, happy birthday to you.
Happy
our
birthday. We
producer.
love you.
Two friends, real quick.
Okay. Too short. Let's go.
Okay, Mr. Shantez Prince. That's my
Oh, I know
dog.
him.
His
Okay.
birthday is this week as well. And then Mr. Jerry, he was on the show, the tax guy.
Oh yeah, Jerry. I still need to call you because I
You
think
did your
they owe-
taxes yet?
I think they owe me some more money. They gave me a
Oh,
nice
okay.
heaping. I
Okay.
think they owe me some more money though.
Well, you know, they probably not going to give it to you. But
Oh, no,
we
I'm
had to
gonna
shout out those birthdays. And
Happy birthday.
we had to
y'all.
get those out the way because I had to shout
Oh,
them
you
out.
know what? It's my half birthday.
It's who?
My half birthday.
Your half.
My half birthday is May 17th. I celebrate every year.
Explain to me what that is.
So it's 6 months until another year comes up. So I think that somebody deserves to take me to dinner
On your half
for my
birthday.
half birthday.
What would be my half birthday?
Probably January. Oh no, it's not. It's November.
November,
Yeah, because my half birthday is
December,
May.
January, February, March, April, May. So December 5th, I should be getting a gift. Gotcha.
Not for me, but yeah.
I'll take that.
Mimi,
I'll
he
take
need a
that.
gift and
December 5th, y'all know what time it is. December 5th, that's my half birthday. I love
That's not-
that.
Why? It's been my tradition since I was like 21.
Can I have that?
Sure, I'll let you
I'm
borrow
taking it regardless, but I can
Okay.
have that. I can
Yeah, you
have
can.
that.
My friends
Sweet.
actually used to take me to dinner every
There
year.
it is. December 5th is my half birthday. I will be celebrating.
I'll be there.
Everybody who loves me owe me a gift.
I bring you some of that nice cold water. Mhm. They got it on sale. Somebody drink your drink.
We'll come back to that. All right, let's get it going. Because look, we got
You
a
got
big
3
show.
guests, so
we got
need to
3
get it
guests.
started.
We got to get this going. We ain't got time for you to sit up here and tell jokes for 30 minutes. Because
You mad because I'm
we got to
funny?
get it going. We got to get it going
How
today.
you mad that I'm
And we're going to get our first guest right up here. I'm excited. I'm so excited about our first guest.
okay?
He wears many hats, like I told you before. And we're going to talk about all of them. We're
I
going to talk
just
about
sang
each.
Age Church.
We're going to talk about each and every. I seen that.
Yeah,
We're going to talk
I
about
was
that as
there,
well.
holding it down.
And he's best known for his music and what he's doing in the music game, and he's doing a lot in the music game. So I'm ready and I'm
He's
excited
on.
to talk about it. You guys put your hands together for none other than Mr. Bill Moss.
We're gonna have a good time. It's the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show. Go and get everybody. It's the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show.
There he is, y'all. None other
How good to see you again.
than the mastermind, Mr. Bill Moss is
Yeah.
in the house, brother.
What's going on?
What's going on with you, man?
Y'all are amazing. Y'all
Man,
are amazing. This
look.
is
Yeah.
an awesome show.
Man, we appreciate it. First of all, we want to thank you for coming to the show, man.
Thanks.
Taking the time out of your busy schedule.
Yeah.
And we're gonna have a good time today.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have a
I
good-
believe that. I believe that.
We're gonna we're gonna jump right into it because like we said today, we got 3 guests today. We usually do 2.
Okay.
But today for my birthday, I said I'm going all out.
It's your birthday.
We might as well have a good time.
It's your birthday.
Go hard.
That's
go
what's
home.
up. That's what's up.
Birthday.
So look, usually we get right into it and we go all the way back
Yeah.
to the beginning. All right. So as we always go back to the beginning, obviously you came from a family of singing, a family of talent.
Mhm.
But how were you personally introduced to the music?
Yeah, it goes back to my father and, he's legendary guy, Bill Moss.
Yes, sir.
Senior.
Yes, sir.
He traveled the world before we were born, and he made a lot of hits. And
Yeah.
The name of his group was Bill Moss and the Celestials.
Yeah, there it is.
Come on.
So they-
Celestials.
yeah, the Celestials.
I
Uh-huh.
like it.
And they was
Quartet
they
group.
was in that quartet. group.
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm a lover of the quartet world.
Yeah.
I'm a quartet baby,
Yeah.
and I love quartet music.
So we grew up around them, the Violinaires, the Brooklyn All-Stars, the Mighty Clouds of Joy. So it all kind of started when I jumped on the keyboard. He was doing one of his big hits. And one
Okay.
of his biggest hits was the song "I've Already Been to the Water." I've
I love
already
that
been
song.
baptized.
Yes, sir.
My father wrote that, and
Wow.
that was one of their
Wow.
big hits in the '60s.
Wow.
And so I jumped on the keys, and he started doing his gimmick, and I jumped on the keys and started playing out of nowhere. I was only 5 years old.
Wow.
So yeah, that was the start of it because he recognized that I had been obviously paying attention to stuff that
Yeah.
he was showing me, but he really wasn't teaching me that
Mhm.
early age. I was just taking it all in
Right.
Yeah.
and
Right.
just jumped on the keys. And it was like in the middle of one of his big shows, and the crowd was like, he came to pull me off the keys, and the crowd was like, no, this is
Right.
and I was playing this one chord, that G chord that we
Oh,
know?
I do know about the G chord.
I was playing that G chord, man. And that's where
Okay.
it started. From there, took history, man. I was enrolled in piano lessons, Brunel Brothers, and the rest of it is history.
Wow.
Yeah.
So all the way as a little fella, 5 years old.
Yeah,
You had
Just-
the oil.
yeah.
At
Well,
5, you
yeah,
jumped on there.
that was the gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
good.
look, let me tell you, with growing up with such a big family name like that, with your father laying a foundation down, tell me what was that like growing up?
It was definitely fun. I mean, we had my father, which I just explained, and then we had my aunt, who's his sister,
Right.
Maddie Moss Clark, Dr. Maddie Moss Clark, who's the mother of the Clark sisters.
Yeah.
So that makes us first cousins, Clark sisters, and my brother and my sister. Of course, we were always doing music at a young age,
Right.
and so the Clark sisters became famous early.
Mhm.
And we were just kind of always enamored at what they were doing and how early they were achieving their success. And we just grew up wanting to be like them.
Right.
And my brother and I became the Moss brothers.
Right.
3 years apart. My brother is now known as J. Moss.
I was just gonna say, tell them who your brother out there is they might
Yeah,
not know.
he's now known as Jay Moss. We started as Bill and Jimmy.
Okay.
Bill Jr. and Jimmy.
I'm gonna tell you this. I never knew
Mhm.
J stand for Jimmy.
For Jimmy. It's
Never
James.
knew that.
It's actually James. but
I was
it
gonna say, I
Jim-
thought it was James.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
James.
Wow.
But it was Jimmy. And so we traveled and we had our first international recording with Atlanta International Records as the Moss
Wow.
Brothers.
Okay.
And so then James he started getting older and started realizing that he had the gift to produce.
Okay.
And so he started getting pulled after his biggest production was when Karen Clark Sheard made her first solo album.
Okay.
And Jay he produced 4 songs on that
Oh, wow.
really went big. And that's when he started getting pulled away. So he had to branch off from me and go get it.
Right. Oh yeah. You gotta go get it.
And became the Pajam Music Entertainment Group,
Jam.
Yes.
Pajam, with him
Yeah.
and PDA, that's Paul Allen.
And I love his music.
And so, yeah, and he became Jay Moss.
There it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
There it is. There it is. So look, I'm glad you brought that up. So tell us a little bit about Maddie Moss Clark. That would be your auntie,
That would
right?
be my aunt. Yeah.
Right.
She,
Tell us a little bit about your experience with her.
yeah, so that's a good question because I got on board when Twinkie started getting a little tired.
Okay.
She wanted to get married and start going to her family life and experiencing all that.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
Brenda was married, Karen was married, Twinkie wanted to stop and get married. So she put it on pause
Okay.
and it kind of left Dr. Clark without a musician.
Okay.
And so that's when my organ skills started coming to light and she knew that I had the gift to play organ as well.
Mhm.
She took me under her wing.
There it
and,
is.
I kind of filled in the gap for a good 10 years without Twinkie. And so
Okay.
that's kind of what I learned really how to do the choir thing through
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
because She was definitely a master choir directress.
Definitely.
And so, yeah, I learned that from her, but I also learned how to perfect my organ skills
Okay.
in the church setting. And so, yeah, it was a great pivotal point in my life,
Mhm.
being able to say that I was able to work under her tutelage.
Yeah.
And it was a major step up to the next level.
And I'm gonna
Yeah.
tell you, it shows
Thank you,
today.
man. Thank you. I appreciate
You
that.
know, you have
Yes.
great organ
Thank
skills,
you.
church skills, mastermind at flowing.
Sound skills.
There it
Appreciate
is.
that.
Yeah. So it definitely makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, thanks.
That you were under one of the greatest,
Yeah.
one of the legendaries, Maddie Moss Clark. Rest in peace to her. So look, you got a lot going on, man. A lot going on. I researched you, and
Yeah.
you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
So let's kind of run over it all. We're gonna start with your music, man. I'm talking about 6 albums.
So I've got 3 of my own. And,
Okay.
you know, of course, yeah, a total, if you add the singles in there,
Yeah.
you'll get around 6. But my first project, which was my biggest one, was Manifested Favor that I recorded in 2007.
Okay.
And that was live in Detroit. And all of them have actually been live recordings. And then I did my second one right at Third New Hope, Third New Hope
Yes,
Baptist
sir.
Church. And then I did my third one at the BM&E State Choir. So I kind of just changed it up each time just
Okay.
to show a different side of me. And it's been a run. It's been a nice run. I enjoy doing, the smaller projects, but they're big in spirit.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Because my brother, when he got out there, he went and got out there and traveled behind it and got it.
Mhm.
I kind of had both sides of it. I've been to school, got my degree. I've taught public schools in Detroit public system
Yep.
as a music teacher. So, all of that for me was really fun instead of just going out full 100% as an artist alone.
And talking about that music, you got your bachelor's in music at Berry Grove.
Yeah.
I
Talk
love that everything is so Detroit. I
Yeah.
love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, everything Detroit. I'm glad you mentioned that.
Yes.
Detroit Public Schools from elementary.
Yeah.
Then I went to private, but it was Detroit Urban Lutheran, so that was Detroit.
Okay.
Then I went to high school at Henry Ford. Then I went to college in Maryland.
So I am a
Yeah.
Henry Ford Trojan
There you
alumni
go.
myself.
Okay.
There
it is.
You ain't
Yeah.
told me everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
Okay.
see, one thing I love about the Spivey Show is we get a chance to find out the people behind the musician.
That's exactly.
You know,
right.
so,
Yeah.
So yeah, I never knew you went to Henry Ford. I'm a
Absolutely.
Henry Ford alumni
Yeah.
myself. Tell the importance about educating yourself in music, because a lot of times we get the talent.
Yeah. So I wanted to get the degree because I knew I was going to open a music academy.
Okay.
When I got out of, I wanted to teach school just to get that experience. So
Mhm.
you need the degree to be able to teach in school.
Right.
So I did that, but then I did that for about 10 years. And then after that, I opened my own music academy for about 20 years. And so it was Moss Academy of Music. We taught piano, organ, voice, drums, and
Wow.
guitar,
Wow.
and got a chance to really create an opportunity to hone the talents of a lot of musicians that if I start calling their names and just like a Shayna Wilson
Yeah.
and people like that, I have
Wow.
a long list of people that came through that we helped hone their talents and they went on to become
Is
really.
the school still running?
No, I closed it in 2017.
Okay.
Yeah, we just had to, I do things until the season runs dry and then what's next? You know what I mean?
Got
Yeah.
to keep moving.
Mhm.
That's why I said at the beginning, he's a man of many hats,
Yeah,
I see
that's-
done
yourself
many
on here that
things.
says,
many things.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to that
I
as
wanna-
well.
I can't-
So real quick, so you got into the whole writing thing and you're writing music and things for people now. So how did that come about? How did
So
you?
I've always been a writer. When I was at that young age,
Mm.
13 years old, me and the Moss brothers, me and Jay, I was writing our music at that time. And that's
Okay.
kind of where Jay got all of his stuff from. He learned from me how to write. He learned from me how to play.
Okay.
And then he had his own special gift that kind of came to the forefront as a producer. So that's always been something that I've enjoyed doing.
Right.
And, I've never really written a lot for artists. I really like writing for myself.
Gotcha.
It's just a better feel when you can sing your song.
Oh yeah,
And
definitely.
then that that little signature that you can put on it.
Mhm.
But yeah, the writing thing has always just been there. It's part of the gift.
Wow. Okay. So that's a great thing, man. And you've been doing some hell of a writing. I'm gonna
Thank
tell
you.
you that.
Thank you, man.
I've
Appreciate
been
it.
listening to a lot of your singles and things of that nature.
Appreciate it.
And you've been doing your thing for a long time, man.
Thanks,
So
man.
we
Yeah.
we definitely appreciate what you're putting out here for Detroit.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
so-
all about Detroit, man.
Always, always. And speaking of Detroit, so you're a member of Third New Hope, and you're the music director over there, and you're
Yep.
running all the music things
Yep.
over there, and you got all the greats over there. You got Marcus Hunter, you got Kenny Rocket Smith, you
Yep.
got Demetrius Neighbors,
You got it.
you got Miss Tasha on drums.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
got it,
and
yeah.
we
She
didn't have
is
them.
impeccable.
We didn't have them all on the
Oh my
show. So,
God.
Oh, you had them. Oh, yeah, yeah.
so you got a hell of a roster
Yeah,
over
yeah,
there, man.
People envy that right there. 'Cause,
Oh, yeah.
And they've been with me like up to 10 years now.
I know that for myself.
About
Yes.
10 years they've been with me, and you're right. They're high-level musicians. They got a strong work ethic, and it works out really good when you got people that understand the work ethic that has to be here,
Yeah.
in order to achieve what you're trying to achieve at a level that you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
all,
I
all of
agree.
them. And Rob
I-
Skinner on bass.
Rob Skinner on bass. We had him too.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, when
My
I
boy
was there
Rob.
Sunday, I couldn't figure out where I knew him from. I was like, I know the guy on the bass, I just don't know where I know him from. But it
Okay.
was the show.
So
Yeah.
just what was it that Sunday past
That was
Sunday?
Sunday.
You had Blue Lucas, and
Yep.
she's a member of that group. Does all the
I
brown
was
brown.
singing
You was
there.
there, that's what
I was
saw
singing
you.
tenor.
Yeah.
Like I just saw her. Look, yeah,
Yeah.
y'all did a fantastic job. It was,
There it is.
Yeah, they got the new record out.
Yep.
The new recording project you just
Yeah.
did at
Yep.
Anderson Memorial. So
Yep.
yeah, we're looking forward to that.
Yes, it's
We've
coming,
had
it's on
Blue
the way.
Lucas on here a few times.
That's
So
cool. Yeah.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely doing a good thing. And then not only that, so you branched off and you're in the BME,
Mhm.
and you're pretty much the president of the music department over there. Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
how I put it right?
Yeah,
If I did my
BME,
research right?
That's correct. Yeah, Baptist Missionary Education State Convention.
Yeah.
So I'm the state music department president,
Uh-huh.
and that's where we do, the music. We got two big conventions each year, one in April, which is the Congress, and then in August we do a big convention. And so it's a great time. It's where we come together. We do a lot of music and it's a lot of preaching, church convention.
So you guys just had a musical,
Yeah.
which my family was a part of.
Absolutely. Family Travelers. Did
Family
it for us,
Travelers,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And we came over there. We had a great time.
Y'all did a great job too.
And the spirit was in the house,
Mhm.
and I enjoyed it. I've been playing for my parents, man, and my aunties and uncles since I was 11, 12 years old. So
You gotta,
it was
make sure, you gotta make sure you ask them about Bill Moss and the Celestial. You gotta-
I'm going, and a few of them going to show up. My mother's over there. She's the
Okay.
bass player of the
Okay.
group.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
definitely going to
Okay.
ask them about them.
Tell it, you better tell him.
I'm definitely going to ask them about it, giving me some history on that.
That's cool.
And I'm gonna look them up myself too as well. And we had a great time over there, man.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
And
yeah, y'all
we
did-
really enjoyed it. We
Thank
want to
you.
thank you again for the invite,
Thank y'all for
for
showing
having
up.
my family over there. We did some good old quartet music.
I knew it was
You
coming.
couldn't let it go
I
either.
knew it was coming.
We was done. He kept singing.
I knew it was coming. When you get
That's how it's supposed to go.
that's right. Quartet, they don't never
Yeah.
let it go.
You know how I go. You know how I go. And we speak a lot to a lot of people who work with their family. I played with my mother for years since I was 11, 12 years old. It was a great experience. We've had different guests on here where they performed with their spouse. We had different guests on here where they performed with their brothers and sisters, things of that nature. One of the times I saw you play was over at Greater Grace for Jay Moss You had all the cats with you. You had Rob, you had Marcus, you had all the cats, and you guys did a fantastic job. Tell me how it feels to work with your brother.
So yeah, that's a great collaboration.
Yeah.
I've always been his go-to guy on keys, piano, organ,
Right.
and we made some great hits because of that.
Yeah.
Some notables are the Byron Cage "I Will Bless the Lord"
Oh,
project.
I love that.
Yeah, I musically directed that. We went down and recorded that whole project in Atlanta,
Wow.
and it became a huge hit for us. So
Yeah.
that's what you get out of a good collaboration.
Yeah.
Kelly Price's "You Should Have Told Me." Y'all remember that?
I do know that.
We did that. I played keys on that organ.
That's my jam.
Yeah. That's your boy on keys on that. So,
Wow.
Mhm.
So
And
now it
then-
makes a lot more sense to me now
Yeah,
too.
yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of connecting the dots for you, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Give us one more. I know you got one.
One more.
Yeah.
Of course, the J Moss "We Must Praise."
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah. And,
Oh, I'm so glad I
there's a
love that
praise
song.
on the inside.
There's a praise
Yeah.
on the inside
Yeah, you
that
gotta
I can't
keep
keep
it
to
together.
myself.
You know, at the very end.
I holla. No, I'm
There you
just-
Holla for me.
You know, the organ come in at the very end when he's
Yeah.
at the very
Oh,
end.
that's
That's
you?
me, boy.
The prelude?
Yeah. So yeah.
I love that. I
yeah.
love that.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. So yeah.
You've
know.
definitely been doing your thing, man.
Yeah,
And
man.
so look, real quick, everybody wondering, oh my God, what's his social media? I want to follow him. Go ahead, give him your social media
On
real
Instagram,
quick.
it's easy for BMJ.
Okay.
For BMJ, and then of course Bill Moss Jr. on Facebook.
There it
Yep.
is.
I do a little bit of that. My brother, he's submerged in it. I just
Right.
do a little bit. That's it. That's a little bit. I ain't going on. I can't be doing it all day every day.
I feel you.
Well, look, man.
Understand. Hey.
So look, one thing a lot of people might not know about you, they know you're a great singer.
Mhm.
They know you're a wonderful songwriter.
Mhm.
They know you're an even greater musician.
Mhm.
But what a lot of people might not know, and in my research, I found out that you are a pilot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we do our research here at the Spivey
I see
Show.
you. Good research.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
tell
Find
us
out.
about how long you've been doing this pilot thing.
Yeah, I started right before the pandemic.
Okay.
I did about a year and a half and a good 2-year run of getting trained and everything. And
Okay.
so yeah, reached the private pilot level. The
Okay,
first year, so you get, there's different levels that you go.
I'm sure.
And so I've always been fascinated with flying
Okay.
and always wanted to get up there. It's a piece that you get when you're sitting up there and you just riding the wind. I
Right.
don't like falling. Now somebody asked me, could I bungee dive?
Right.
And could I skydive?
Oh, no.
It's a difference between falling
Right.
and
gliding.
flying.
I get
Yeah.
you. Because it's a total different experience for me.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, because flying, I'm praying
Yeah.
and
yeah.
I'm like, Lord, get us to this place. I'll be flying tomorrow. I'm going out for my
There
birthday.
you go.
So I will be praying, Lord,
Yeah.
please. So it's not a joy for me,
Okay,
but
okay.
I understand what you're
Yeah,
saying. I
Most of the
understand
stuff
what
that
you're
you're
saying.
scared of when you're up there is nothing to be worried about.
You gave a Kojic warrior Lord.
Lord, I'll be on that plane praying. You hear me?
You be scared. I didn't
The
know you-
closest I get to God is when I'm on the plane.
Oh Lord.
Don't you tell nobody else that. I'm talking about I'm in the heavenly places. I
You
better
are-
That's when I get the closest to God. I mean, I start talking in tongues.
Oh my God.
I catch the Holy Ghost on the plane.
Contrary to popular belief, you're in the safest place when you're up there.
And they say it to me. They
You're
say
in the
that's all the
safest
time. They
place.
say it's even safer than driving in a car.
It's
So
safer than driving a car, safer than riding on the train.
that's what they say,
Yeah.
man.
Nice.
I try
They
to
say-
get it. I
That's what
still
they
pray.
say.
I say, look, I
So
say
I-
all the scriptures on the plane.
You'll get
I
struck.
just
You'll
cannot
get
believe
struck
you're
by
still-
lightning, or you'll hit the lottery before you die in a plane crash.
Wow. And that's what
Well,
they
Lord,
say.
let me hit the lottery first.
Lord Jesus, let me hit the
Let me
And then
hit
lottery.
let me die in the plane crash.
I mean, not right now, but maybe when I'm about 92.
I know that's right.
It's fine.
Right.
I
Let me hit the
know
lottery
that's
tomorrow,
right.
though.
So that's what's up, man. So not only are you a master musician, you up here flying planes. So is this something you're gonna get deep in? Like, are you trying to fly,
Yeah, well,
commercial
I was
planes?
going
Or?
to hit regionals. The regionals are the small jets that'll take you from like here to Chicago.
Okay.
So the pandemic hit and I got COVID right when I was doing my last certification.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
that slowed me down. I got to now rethink it how, because
Right.
it's a seniority league and you just got to figure out, but there's so many different levels that you can do it.
Yeah.
You can fly privately for people, for business people. So I'm kind of in that space now, which one I'm going to take, which path I'm going to take. And the good thing about it is you got choices,
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
you want to do in life, you just
Yeah.
put your mind and heart to it and just achieve it.
I'm gonna call you when I need a flight.
There
And
you go.
have you fly
I
me
see in a
somewhere.
couple years we're gonna be private jet
There you go.
status.
There we
Look,
go.
look, Spivey
Speak it.
Show.
Yes,
We're gonna
it's
have a
coming.
Spivey Show
Speak
plane.
it, yes.
There it is.
You got
There
to
it
call
is.
Bill. You know we got the private jet service. Oh, I can't wait. Lord, let me hit.
There
I don't
it
got to hit
is.
the lottery. You could just, double my
Just
income.
give me
Right.
some money.
Yeah,
Just give me
yeah.
some money. There
And
it is.
this is an awesome show. I really think that
Yes.
this is something that you definitely need to continue doing.
Well, thank you,
In any
man.
way that we can help you get there,
Thank
I
you, man.
can
We
see this,
definitely appreciate it, man.
on
It
the
was
show.
definitely something I wanted to do because I wanted people to know more about a musician than he can play.
Yeah, that's good. That's it. A lot
You
of people
know,
don't see that. They just see
That's
the
all they
talent.
see is,
Yeah.
oh, he can play,
Or she can sing.
or
Yeah.
she can sing,
Yeah.
There you go. That's
or
right.
she can
Keep it
act.
balanced, right?
That's
You
right.
know, so I wanted them to know the story. A lot of people don't know the story.
Yeah,
A
I
lot of
agree.
people don't know the grind. A lot of
Mhm.
people don't know what it took
Mhm.
to get to your position. And I wanted the world to know.
Yeah.
So that's why we spotlighting and we highlighting everybody in Detroit. Because I'm gonna tell you this, man. I done been all over.
Mhm.
Detroit has some of the baddest musicians and entertainers
Mhm.
in the world, and a lot of people sleeping on us.
Mhm.
So I just wanted to help put that out here,
Yeah.
and that's what I'm doing. So,
That's good.
and I definitely want to thank you for taking the time to come on out, man, and give us a little bit of your story and tell us a little bit about yourself. The one thing that we ask every guest that comes, to just give maybe like one little nugget of advice that you could give to maybe somebody who's watching, an upcoming artist or upcoming singer who may be watching. Just
You
give
know,
one little nugget of advice.
Live your dream,
There it
like
is.
you're doing. And I have to say, I have to say in all due respect, I certainly appreciate your level of musicianship.
Wow.
I've watched you for many years too.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I like the spirit, I like the attitude, the humble, and I think you're gonna go a long way. Keep doing what you're doing.
Man, I definitely appreciate that.
And the
coming from you.
nugget is, yeah, absolutely. And the nugget is with whatever you do, is make sure you're not comparing yourself to others.
There it is.
That's
Okay.
good.
Now you can measure yourself to others, but don't compare
Compare.
yourself, because the minute that you don't achieve it at the level that you compared yourself to, you feel like a failure.
There it is.
But you can always measure yourself to get better.
Yeah.
So, and that's one of the biggest things of becoming an artist or anything else you want to do in life, is to be kind of committed to staying away from being in competition with the other person.
There it is.
Because that just gives it, that makes it right or wrong.
Yeah.
That gives it too much to say it was either right or it was wrong.
Yeah.
No, it was either correct or incorrect.
Yeah.
It's a difference.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's my biggest thing. Going for what you're going for, find your path, get on your path, identify your true north.
Yep.
And as long as you are pressing towards that, what else happens behind here, it doesn't matter.
Wow.
You'll go to sleep at night peacefully,
Mm.
because it wasn't a comparison. It was something that I wanted to do. I achieved it. Next thing up.
I'm gonna tell you this. Usually our advice is for the guests,
Mhm.
for the viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that little piece right there was for me.
All right.
And I appreciated that advice right
Yes,
there.
sir. Next time I look into the camera. Yes.
Look.
Don't compare.
Don't compare yourself to others. Measure
Yeah.
yourself, but do not compare.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is,
That's
man. Well,
good.
look, man, I definitely want to thank you for taking the time out and giving us your story and coming on the Spivey Show, man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Oh man, yeah, I do them all. And
I
it don't
appreciate
have to be. It don't have to be here. It can be here, and this is here.
right,
Mhm.
Yeah, I've seen some that have like national attention down here.
right.
The Spivey Show is right there.
Woo!
Spivey Show
Take
is
it.
Show
right
them
there.
where is that? Let me
Let's
see
give
where
it
is that.
up.
It's right there,
Right there.
right there. There it is.
Right there. We're gonna take it right
It
there.
ain't there.
Let's give it up for the Spivey Show, everybody.
There it is.
Love
There it
this.
is.
Love this vibe.
There
Anytime.
it is.
Anytime you
man.
want me to
Look,
come back.
I appreciate that
yeah.
for real, man. Coming from you, I definitely appreciate
Most
that.
definitely.
So look, one new segment we didn't add it to the show this season. It's
Not
called,
doing it.
it's called-
Okay. How you quit before you
Wait
get
a minute.
started?
We
You
ain't
don't
even
gotta
got
do
to that
nothing.
part yet.
Another nugget is to know your strengths.
Amen. Well, all right.
Know your strengths.
He done gave us nuggets
So
and
look,
barbecue sauce. Are
Real
you crazy?
quick, real
What?
quick. Because we
ain't
haven't
doing
even
it.
got to that portion
Go
yet.
ahead. Go ahead.
So a new thing that we've added to the Spivey Show is called Tyus Time. And what that is my cameraman back there, Mr. William Tyus. He's
Okay.
also an artist.
Okay.
And what he's starting to do is draw a picture of each and every guest.
Oh, sweet.
So we have Tyus Time going on, and we're going to look at that real quick. Miss Andrea, can you run that for us? Where you at, Miss Andrea? You sleep over there. It's
You
Miss
gonna show 'em
Andrea's.
before-
Well, I thought she was going. Well, look, it's
Get it
Miss
together.
Andrea, where you at? You gonna show that for us?
Miss Andrea. Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
Andrea's birthday too. She
I
might be
know she
drinking
might
over
be
there too.
enjoying herself.
There it is, y'all. Mr. Tyus time.
Tyus.
There it is, printed out for you right there from
What
the
I owe you?
Spivey
What I
Show,
owe you,
man.
Tyus?
Look.
I
It's
love
crazy.
it.
This will be on Instagram tonight.
There it
I
is.
can't wait.
There it is.
I'm
Make
gonna
sure you
look.
let them know the Spivey Show got that for you, man.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So look, once again, we want to thank you for coming out, man. We appreciate the time. We really do. We know you didn't have to. So we definitely want to thank you, man.
It was
We
my
appreciate
pleasure.
it, man. Thanks
Both of y'all,
again.
my pleasure. Keep doing what you're
Wonderful.
doing.
Thanks
Yes.
again. So if you're a fan of the Spivey Show,
You know what time it is. It's time to wrap it
it's
up.
time to wrap this thing
Oh,
up.
we need to record that. That was really
So-
good.
Gonna happen.
Look,
Come, you could just give us a scripture to the
Not-
beat.
Not going to happen.
I don't
You can
think.
give us John
so.
3:16 to the beat.
Look, so look,
Philippians
y'all gonna rap?
4:19.
I'm gonna make a
I
beat.
rap.
We'll rap with you. I'm
And
gonna
you-
make a beat. We're gonna see what we can do here. We go old school.
I got you.
That's crazy. I'm about to be out. I'm about to be out. That's
Come
what
on.
it's all about. I'm about to be out.
All right.
I'm about to leave this place because you put me all out. I'm about to be
There it is. Look, we want 16, but if you give us 2,
We
we'll
good.
take it, baby.
That's it.
I'm about to be out.
That's actually sweet.
I'm about to be out. You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to be
That's gonna
out.
be on the
Yeah.
next hook of my song, man.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
about,
All right.
That's gonna be the exit
And
song.
you go there and you get that one for free. You ain't gotta
What?
give me nothing.
there it
See?
is. There it
Now
is.
that's good. That's from
Right
a legend.
there.
That's
Right
good.
there. So look, man, once again, we want to thank you for coming out, man.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome anytime, man. You got anything going on, man? You come back on the Spivey Show. We definitely put it out there for you,
I'll
man.
stay on you, man. We'll be in touch.
We appreciate it, man. Once again, y'all put your
Yes.
hands together for none only than the one and only Mr.
Bill
Bill
Moss.
Moss. Yeah.
The Spivey Show. Go and get everybody. It's the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show.
Yeah, yeah. There it is. 1 down, 2 to go.
Let's do it.
We doing it today, ain't we? Ain't we doing it?
Just do it.
I was so excited to have him on the show today, man. This is my rest
You
of
know,
okay.
he probably ain't recognizing because my makeup was beat to the.
So you was killing him
I
at the
was
concert?
killing him with my makeup on.
How did
Sunday.
it go Saturday? How did that
Saturday
go?
was fun. You know, I get like very overwhelmed and like anxious for concerts.
Okay.
So when I first started, I'd be like, Lord, let's just get through this because I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. But the concert was like great. We didn't need no stems. It was epic.
That's what.
It was epic. My mama was in the building.
I'm
She
glad
said,
y'all
I
had a
didn't know
good
y'all
time.
sound that good. I said,
Look.
yeah, girl, you know me.
Did you do your song?
I did not do my song.
Why didn't you do your song?
I didn't have time to be cute, make sure everybody else was cute, and get my vocals together.
I got you.
I
got
was
you.
working double time.
That's what's up. That's what's
Yes.
up. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. Well, look, we're gonna jump right to our next guest because
Let's get it. She's looking
I'm
gorgeous on
I'm
today.
so excited
Gorgeous.
about my next guest. I'm
Yes.
talking about award-winning, crowd-pleasing, a powerhouse
Come on,
singer and entertainer. She
I
don't
can't
just
wait.
sing; she entertains.
Well, let's get her up here. Let's get her up here.
Look, she's the first lady of entertainment in Detroit. I'll tell you
Yes.
that. I'm so excited to have her here. Y'all put y'all hands together for none other than Miss Gwen
Gwen
We're gonna
Fox.
have a good time. It's the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show. Go
Hey,
Yeah.
birthday
The
gifts,
Spivey Show.
birthday gifts.
The Spivey Show.
I'm gonna open that on the show too. I am.
Oh, you are?
I'm gonna open that on the show. Cause I feel good right now. Ain't nobody brought me no birthday gift.
Well, it's a special show.
Look,
But guess what?
Auntie Niecy, I got you, girl.
What?
Honey, you need a gift.
Y'all know
I love gifts.
I love
Happy
gifts.
birthday. I'm so honored and happy to be here.
I'm so happy to have
You
you
know that I
here.
am, really, really.
Miss
Yes.
Fox, you know I love you,
You
to
didn't
death.
give up on me.
You know I've been calling you since season 1.
Don't be telling on her.
You know I've been.
He got to keep it 100. It's hard.
That's
You know
true.
that, right?
That's true.
Now Miss Fox has been busy though.
Booked and busy.
She ain't blew me off. Let's get
She
that
ain't
straight.
busy.
She didn't
Yeah,
blow
right.
me off.
Yeah.
But Miss Fox is busy. Miss Fox is doing it out here.
Yeah. God
So
is
you
good.
know, but we got you here today.
Yes, thank you.
We got you here
Yeah,
today, and
yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm so excited.
And we're gonna jump right into this
Let's
thing.
do it. Let's do
And
it.
let's get right into it. So of course we want to go all the way back. Let's go all the way back to the beginning, Miss Fox.
Okay.
How were you introduced to singing and entertaining world?
My family lived in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
Yes.
My
you
granny
did.
was here in Detroit, then she moved to Pontiac.
Okay.
I was 4 years old. They sent me to Michigan to
There
live with
it
my
is.
granny.
Wow.
God bless that decision.
I know. So it was just she and my great grandmother,
Okay.
and I would be with her at the church, and she'd be holding my hand in the adult choir,
There it is. There it
You
is.
was in adult choir at 4.
but just standing there,
Just standing there.
not knowing this is happening to me.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
So that's what they call sowing a seed. Keep going.
sowing that seed. So we're in the choir, and time goes on, and then I lived with her. Then we moved to Pontiac. Well, we
Mhm.
moved to Detroit, then to Pontiac,
Mhm.
Okay.
and I started singing in the talent shows in Pontiac.
Mm.
Then from the talent shows, I did go to college for computer engineering. Just go figure.
She said, skip the performance. Let me just skip it.
Right.
But
Give
my-
her money bag.
Right.
I love it.
So my mother and father, they said, okay. My daddy produced my first record. When I came home one day, I don't want to be in school right now,
Wow.
but I did go back and get my degree. But he did my record,
Okay.
and the record did well with Geno Washington.
Wow. So
That's
we talking
peak.
what age are we talking right
I
there?
was that's 18.
Wow.
That's 18 years old. So
Okay.
I did all the talent shows and singing in some clubs and stuff between them.
Okay.
And got the record, end up singing for Belita Woods
What?
because she came to Pontiac,
Okay.
which is so crazy. And then I became mesmerized. All I wanted to do was be that brainstorm
Wow.
Yes.
vibe that they were doing because, you
Yes.
know, Pontiac, I love Pontiac, but the singers and artists that were there, they weren't touring nationally like
Yeah.
she was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for her to come to Pontiac, see me, meet me, my dad introduced me, she and Ron Banks, and the rest is history.
There it is. There
And
it
now
is.
we have this fabulous person we have before us today.
And one of my questions were did you always want to be a singer? Is this something you always wanted to do?
No, really, computer engineering was
Oh,
what I
wow.
really, really wanted to do.
Okay.
But your people that love you, I'm singing in church.
Yeah. Huh.
The church got me singing, even on the bad notes, clapping.
Right.
Hallelujah. Sanguine.
You know, them church folks will
So
support
when you get that kind of energy and love,
Yeah.
and then the anointing of the Lord just comes and sprinkles down on you,
Oh yeah.
and you can't make any other decision in what your purpose is and what He's designed you and built you to be and do,
Yeah.
it ends up like this,
There it
like
is.
I am. So
There it
that's how
is.
it. And I love my church, Macedonia Missionary Baptist
Go on and
Church.
shout
Come
them
on,
church out.
Macedonia.
Go on and shout them out.
Come on.
So that between being in church and the love of everybody that just fed into me
Right.
constantly, don't
Yeah.
stop. You need to sing.
Yeah.
It encouraged me to stay in entertainment.
That's what's up, and we happy you did. Who were some of the people that you were listening to coming up? Like, who were some of the people you would watch?
Now listen, my mother played all the gentlemen, Marvin Gaye,
Uh-huh.
Four Tops,
Yeah.
Bobby Womack. So that's the real music that I listen to.
Okay.
Mhm.
I didn't hear the lady vocals quite often
Okay.
because this just wasn't what she was into.
I hear
Yeah.
you.
So I got my real influence from Detroit artists.
Wow.
You know,
That's a beautiful thing right
that's
there.
Orthea, Betty
Yeah.
LaVette.
Yeah.
My mentor is Belita Woods, Brainstorm,
Wow.
George Clinton.
Mhm.
So I learned everything I needed to know from them.
Okay.
But of course, by me being in the presence of the Queen of Soul,
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Miss Aretha Franklin, I couldn't do anything but absorb some of that good energy that she
Yes.
gave me as
Yeah.
well.
Yes.
But it's Detroit that I listen to the most.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I mean that
That's a beautiful
seriously.
thing. And that's a beautiful thing. Like I just told Jay Moss, man, we have some of the greatest musicians and
Yes.
artists and singers.
Me too.
Right. Right. And you know, I had to do this show.
So proud of you with this show.
Thank you.
I leave, come back, and you have a whole Tommy Spivey show
Well,
with Auntie Nixie.
Yeah, period. Period.
I said, when we just on stage, we trying to do a little gig,
We
gig.
just on stage
Now you
together.
got a whole show.
Look,
And I'm so proud. I'm telling you, I had to be here.
Thank
And
you.
it took me a minute, but I knew I was going to be on this
and
show.
I knew I was
Okay.
gonna have you. I was gonna keep calling until you said I was back home and I could come do it.
Well, we are here,
Well, she
honey.
made it.
There it is. There it is. So look, let's talk about my mentor, your husband. Let's talk about Mr. Greg Dokes and the back-to-back band.
Yeah.
People don't know about that, baby.
All I know is that he's a Taurus.
Yes, he is.
His birthday, Derek Sorrell on you, he kept Derek with him.
Yes.
You know, they still go to the video of you and Derek and I.
Yeah.
But my husband, Greg Dokes, is really how I moved to Detroit.
Okay.
You know, he was the one when I moved and we got married, the music just took off.
Yeah.
Mm.
People really enjoyed seeing us on stage together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Genuine.
Yeah.
I remember my husband used to, you know, have a little good time sometimes. And he would say, I said, Greg, we can't use profanity because I'm against profanity on stage. And he'd say, well, everybody, I love y'all at Floods Bar and Grill.
Of course.
I love everybody. And my wife told me not to say SH, but he would say the word.
He would still say it.
Oh, everybody would fall out.
That's Mr. Greg. That's Mr. Dokes for
They
you.
would think it was so funny.
Oh my
That's
God.
Mr.
So we
Dokes
were
for you.
very transparent with our love. He taught me so much about being a leader
Yeah.
Yeah.
and making sure I know what I want so that I can show what I need from musicians on the stage.
Yeah. And
You
you
know,
will tell them.
I know.
I've been there.
But,
I've been
Be
on the
glad.
other end of that
but don't we get a good response?
every time.
We get a good response
Every
because
time.
we give it to the people, and that's why we're in there. Now,
Yes.
when we doing it for any other reasons, happen, might have to look back, say, don't get y'all while we're here.
Right.
Let's do it this way so we can bring them in. Because let me tell you, my music is a ministry.
There it is.
You will not leave like you come in once we do the Gwen Fox experience with any musicians that I work with.
And I agree. I
'Cause
agree.
we
I've been there.
mean that thing.
I've been there.
We
And
mean it, y'all. We
I've
mean
done plenty of shows with you, and been a pleasure to sit up under Mr. Dokes before his passing. And he taught me a lot of things, and he's the reason why a lot of my style is the way it is. And I think the
Thank
first
you
time I
for
heard
saying
you,
that.
the first time I played for you, I did a lick, and you turned around. And
Did
you
I?
said, "You almost sound like my husband."
Did I say?
You didn't give me the all. I didn't
It's
sound
the
like him.
honesty
You didn't
for
give me
me.
all of it.
But that mean it was good.
But you
to
said
me.
you almost sound like my husband.
Almost.
And I actually took that with
I
a
meant
lot
it
of
too.
pride,
Yeah, I
and I
meant that.
really took that to heart, and I was happy to hear that come from you. And because, like I say, Dokes taught me a lot. And one of the first lessons Dokes taught me
Okay.
when he met me,
Oh.
and he told me straight to my face, "Who you pretending to be?"
He was very, very
And I
good
said,
at
"Huh?"
getting people
He said, "Who you pretending to be?"
pulling the best out of you.
I said, "I ain't pretending to be nobody."
I
He
need
said, "Well,
some
stop
strength.
being yourself."
Mhm.
And from that point on is when I started being myself,
Yeah.
and that's when I became
Yeah.
Spivey
Oh,
on the
wow.
keys.
Man, and you're so dynamic.
There it is.
Did you hear that lick after we did this show that you did?
So,
That lick is legendary.
Come on, legendary.
so I was definitely had the pleasure of playing behind her on what's it, Fox? Was it Fox?
But yeah, it was Fox too.
It was Fox 2,
Was it?
yeah.
Yeah, Fox 2.
Fox 2, where we did our
Man,
thing on
wow.
there. And we had an awesome show and performance on there.
Mm.
And we just had a good time.
They
on
wouldn't
that show.
stop the song. Remember, they
Yeah.
always cut you.
Yeah,
They wouldn't stop our
They
song.
didn't stop
They
our
kept y'all
song.
going.
And
We
they would
played-
start dancing, the anchors.
Oh yeah.
They even had them on camera dancing.
On camera.
They wouldn't stop our,
Y'all
like you
did
say,
great.
usually when you do Fox 2, they'll give you, about a minute and a
Not a
half.
minute or so, not long.
Man, we did our whole song, didn't we?
Yes.
We even had to
And
make
more.
up some
We had to
stuff.
make
We had
up-
to-
Y'all added on.
You know why though? Was what I said. When we get together,
There it is.
we know what the charge is.
There it is.
And we're gonna make sure that everybody in that room
Feels it.
leaves,
Yeah.
if nothing else, just feeling better than you felt when you
There
came
it
in.
is.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
So, and just like Jay Moss, I was telling him how we always talk to,
Bill Moss.
I'm sorry, Bill
Bill,
Moss. I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Them my people, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I
yeah.
am the unofficial Clark sister. I toured out there in the theater with them.
Wow, there it is.
They taught me a whole bunch of good.
There it is. There it is. So to keep the connection going. And so, we talked about how, the experience of performing with family members and spouses and things of that nature. Tell us the experience of performing with your husband, Mr. Greg Ghost.
Do you love it?
I want to say the year, but age myself out a little bit. But Greg and I started when we both had just kind of got out of high school.
Okay.
And then I left and went to college and came back and reconnected.
Right.
So we were serious partners, buddies, friends. That's why it would resonate once we got married.
There it is.
We didn't know how to do anything other than be friends.
There it is.
And I mean, really.
Yeah.
So we had about 10 or 15 years of friendship.
Wow.
And then 20 years of marriage.
That's a beautiful thing.
So
And,
I love
and-
being on stage with him. He loved being on stage with me.
And it showed. It showed. You guys had awesome performances. And it was a great thing. So look, you got a lot going on,
I do.
just as well as Jay Moss. So we're
We're
gonna
gonna stop
Bill
calling
Moss.
him
I'm
Jay
sorry,
Moss.
Mr. Bill Moss. And
Okay.
so we're gonna try to break it down a little bit as we go. Let's first talk about your R&B Hall of Fame nomination. Let's talk about that because that's a huge thing,
So huge.
so huge, and very deserving of yourself. How did that make you feel?
I didn't think it was right at first.
Yeah.
I said, well, maybe I know I got my record out,
Uh-huh.
my CD, Greg and I did and everything. But they just meant all of my works
Yeah,
deserved acknowledgement.
and it does.
Lamont Showboat, what's his last name?
I know who you're talking about, but I don't think I know
I
his
should
last
know
name.
his name because
I'm not good with
his
names. I'm a face
organization-
guy.
Well, Lamont Showboat is the one that I'm assuming it's his company, and I'm not sure who
Okay.
sent my name to him.
Okay.
And they decided I was worthy
You
to
definitely
be
are.
in the category with some amazing, incredible Grammy Awards, Stellar Award,
Yeah.
Tony Award winners are in this category.
Wow.
I won awards, but you still got to, it's levels to this thing.
Yeah.
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 But they just
Just
put me-
recently, you won the Detroit Choice Award.
I did.
Yes. As
Thank you, Detroit.
best female artist.
And a few, but I'm just honored. I'm just happy.
Yeah.
As long as I'm walking in my purpose, y'all, and it's divine,
Yes.
I'm just grateful and accepting everything that comes my way.
That's important.
Yeah.
What that does, though, it makes you have to apply more,
Yeah.
be more,
Yep.
be better,
Yeah.
Got to.
care about everybody more,
Yep.
Yeah.
Work
Even with-
harder.
work. We're not gonna say work. We just gonna go at it more.
There it is.
Because
There
when
it
it's
is.
harder, sometimes that throws you off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I get thrown off on hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Understandable.
yeah, I just ask Lord to give me the strength
There it is.
to make it to the Tommy Spivey Show.
I'm glad he gave you that strength.
Ooh, honey.
Lord Jesus.
Well, you made it. You're here. He does it.
So look, another thing we're gonna talk about that you got going on is Wednesdays, which is tonight,
But I
which
can't
you
hear.
had it's down at the Aretha Jazz Cafe.
Yes.
And tonight we had a tribute to the legends tonight.
Uh-huh.
And
That's Baby Doll.
and you happened to just skip that
I'm a
for
fool.
the Spivey
I
Show.
did. I
And we
did.
definitely appreciate it. But
Yeah.
tell them about
We are honored.
Wednesdays.
I got to go back to my husband when I tell you about this.
Okay.
It was very, very important that my husband shared the stage.
Yeah.
That was the
yes.
first thing he taught me.
Yeah.
We were at Floods. If
Mhm.
you were a musician, even if you weren't a good musician,
Yeah.
my husband's gonna put you on stage.
He would definitely let you come up. He definitely let me come
I
up. a
get
few
these
times.
letters from people telling me I know I wasn't good, and your husband let me, because Floods was always packed in. I don't know what's
Yes.
going on now.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
It
packed.
didn't matter to him.
Yeah.
If you say you can do a thing, then come on and let me help you, assist
He
you,
was
or help
definitely
you,
a
whatever.
man of giving you a chance.
So I said, all right, now it's my turn. So I take the Aretha's Jazz Cafe in the music hall, Foxy Wednesday. That's my opportunity to give to my community. A lot of the seasoned artists do perform there,
Mhm.
but I give the young and upcoming artists an opportunity as well.
Wow. Great.
And it's very important. And my programming will be 5 years in October.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Come
that's a
on.
really big deal. And no, I haven't been on the stage. It's been my peers,
Yeah.
young people,
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
national artists as well, because Phil Denny came and really shut
Yeah.
it down.
Wow.
So that's what that platform is for. Greg said we have to share. And so when I get these awards and all these things, because it's based on everything I've ever done.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I would encourage anybody that's in this music entertainment, please share.
There
You know,
it is.
It's room.
It's room.
It's room.
It's room for us all.
It's room.
It's room for us all. And if you've never been to a Wednesday, you need to go down and support and not only her, but like you say, local
Yeah,
artists,
the artists.
big and small.
That's right.
And I've had the pleasure of being on that stage a few times, and it's a great experience.
One time it was just me, you
It
and
was
I.
just me and you. It was, and we throw that thing up, didn't we? We throw that thing up, didn't we?
Yeah.
So
Good
Wednesday,
time.
it's every Wednesday?
Yeah, unless there's something happening in the main hall of the music hall,
Okay.
Yep.
then we won't, because it's concessions. Aretha's Jazz Cafe turns into concession.
There it is.
Mm.
There it
Yeah,
is.
so-
But
It's a
yeah,
great
Every
time.
Wednesday, unless there's something going on, what time?
The doors are always 6 o'clock.
yeah,
Okay.
You can go to musichall.org
there it is.
and look for Foxy Wednesday.
Yeah,
Love it. Okay.
and it's a beautiful time, great experience. And
I'm
like I
coming
said,
to one of them when I get a free
Oh, it's a
day.
good time. Come as
Yes.
my guest, of course.
I shall.
See,
there
I'm
it is.
guest of Gwen and they'll.
There it is. There it is.
I need off next week. So no.
I was about to say you can't go on a Wednesday.
Well, I had to tell you in advance.
Well, actually, the actual show starts around 7-ish.
Well, between 7 and 8.
8, that's what I
And
thought.
this is the cool thing for the artists.
Okay.
You set your own ticket price, you set your own time, long as you're on stage by 8:30. If you want to do one show, long as I'm out of there by 10:30, 11 o'clock,
There it
you
is.
do what you want to do.
There it is. So you do actually have time to do the Spivey show and shoot
Don't be
down
trying to
there
hang out and
and
be
catch.
my friend
Yeah.
and
afterwards.
catch her. You know what I'm saying? So you guys go out and support. So look, right there, since we there, people might be asking, well, where can I send it? So go ahead and give them your social media so they can follow you.
Okay, on Instagram, Gwen_Fox.com.
There it
But
is.
you can go to GwenFox.com, which I'm gonna kind of shift over to from that strong social media
Okay.
push. So GwenFox.com, GwenFoxEntertainment.org.
There it is.
Say
There
it
it is.
again.
GwenFoxEntertainment.org.
I love it. I can listen to you talk all day. I love it.
But can I say something too?
You can say whatever you want to say.
Is Andrea LB watching?
She's watching
She's
you
on
right
here.
now.
Andrea LB, I partnered with Detroit Hot Radio. In the description overview for Foxy Wednesday.
Wow. There it is.
They did so much of an outstanding job, but they're still in the description, Detroit
it
Hot
is.
Radio.
Wow.
is.
Andrea LB is a boss lady.
Yes, she is.
Yes,
I'm
you are,
s-
Andrea. You hear
She
that?
is-
She's a
I don't know
Taurus.
what it looks. She's a Taurus. And between she and T Pablo,
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
that whole music series that they brought to the music hall,
Uh-huh.
Aretha's Jazz Cafe, Foxy
Yeah.
Wednesday, was outstanding.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
She introduced us to the Purple Passion. That's Obi.
Yep.
Mm.
Oh, he came
Yep.
and just in every show
We
she-
had him on the
they
show.
had a full performance.
Yeah.
Love
Not
it.
just that. I mean, they changed clothes, y'all.
Yeah.
They did. I said,
Show.
Andrea.
Yeah.
So, Andrea, I'm thanking you and T Pablo,
Shout
Detroit
out.
Hot Radio.
There it is. Shout out to Detroit Hot Radio, which
Yeah,
is
I love
also
them.
Oh yeah.
Miss
Oh, yeah.
Andrea is our producer, and Detroit Hot Radio was our
I'm telling
sponsor.
you, I left, came
So-
back, and stuff is going
Oh
on.
yeah, got it moving.
Whee!
There it is. So, and her birthday is coming up too, May 9th. She's a Taurus as well.
Next
So I just
week.
thought
I'm
I'll
gonna call
show
them.
throw that out there. So look, one real quick thing before we get out of here. Just when we thought you were through, and just when we thought you have done it all, you popped up on what is it?
Grown in gospel.
Grown and Gospel. Now tell me
I
what was
watched it
that
every
like?
time.
And tell me what that experience was like and what that meant to you.
Like everything else in my life, I was trying to just be like a field producer with
Yeah.
Fox Entertainment Incorporated.
Yeah.
So I had an advance some venues,
Mhm.
and I had to find the venue, and I went to the Garden Theater and a few of them, but we ended up at the Garden Theater, one of the
Yeah.
scenes.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
And
Oh, that is the funny.
I'm doing what I do,
Yeah.
not the singing side, the business side.
Yeah.
And they said, "Can we mic you?" I said, "You want to mic me?" And they did.
Right.
And that's how it happened.
Okay.
But Elijah Connor is who contacted me. He said, I need you. I'm coming to Detroit because he lives in Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
And one thing just led to another. I won't say I'm a reality TV girl. Thank God it's them
Right.
because they had to take some of the stuff out on me.
Yeah.
He was very honest on that.
But I just, I'm
very-
like, no, I didn't sign up for it. So you can't put that part on there. Thank God. Because
Right.
it would have been in the show.
Yeah. Wow.
I feel
Wow.
like you were just being realistic
I was
with them.
regulating.
So
like you have to
are
do.
we
Yeah, but
looking?
you-
Are we looking to maybe a career in acting now? Are we?
You have to realize that's
She wasn't. She was
toured.
being her absolute self.
I was. But I started in theater. That's where I was toured with the Clark sisters and
Okay.
Reverend Rance Allen.
Okay.
And that whole thing.
So you're not afraid of that camera life then? Huh?
But I am afraid of reality TV.
Yeah, it's a total different monster.
But wait a minute, Auntie Niece, did you see me when I sat on that bed?
Mm-mm.
I'm like, don't y'all let that bed scene roll out.
She
too
said,
long.
oh no, she got her so quick. I love
Because I had to think about it. I was like, oh, get off the bed.
Yeah.
So they
It
go-
did. It looked very sexy
Oh my
for
God.
a hot second.
What you mean?
It looked very sexy for a hot second, but she
Thank
hopped
you.
up real
You
quick.
say for a hot second she got nasty for a
No,
minute.
she didn't.
I did. And I was like, whew.
It was. You got to go watch it.
I've
That means
seen
you
a couple
did your
episodes.
homework.
But look,
I
all my
gotta see
church
it
folks
all.
and my people that know us a minute, we saw you pop up off that
You got-
bed.
She got it so quick. It was like
Hey, you thought twice about that
But
bed, huh?
but did you see Elijah's face? He knew he had
he knew what he was doing.
Wow,
He
that's
is
funny.
slick on that one.
That's
He's so
funny.
slick.
But what you get from him and who he is, when you know him, he's
Yeah.
a most magnificent person.
Yeah.
And so he went and said, I got the legendary Gwen Fox. And so my friend was like, you might not want to be a legend yet.
Right.
Wait till you get. So everybody talking about the legendary. I'm like, what's that mean?
Well,
I thought it was good. I'm like, oh, I'm the legendary.
You definitely,
I don't know about
you're definitely legendary,
teasing, I'm
and
teasing.
you
She
definitely
definitely
have
described you perfectly.
a legendary performance
Jeez.
and things of that nature. So own it,
Yeah.
own it.
Okay.
I call you the first lady of entertainment here in
Thank you.
Detroit.
Thank
She
you.
gives
Um,
first lady too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You know
and,
what? All my mentees.
Yeah.
They're killing it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pop up on this. I popped up on Bianca once.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Gave her the whole rundown.
Yeah. Oh,
She-
and that's
and then she went to Instagram and gave me a whole dissertation.
oh yeah,
Wow. Don't play.
because
I love B.
she's definitely
Me
gonna
too.
Miss
Yeah,
Fox
I
is
love her.
definitely gonna tell you what's right. She's definitely gonna tell you what's wrong.
Yeah.
She's definitely gonna tell you what you need to work on. I seen it for myself firsthand.
Yeah, but those are the best people because then I got a sugarcoat.
Well,
But
I'ma
guess what? Everyone that I've had maybe a private conversation with,
Mhm.
they're phenomenal.
doing their
Yeah.
thing,
Looking good.
doing their
Yeah.
thing.
Singing and
Well, why
giving all
not?
they
Why
get.
not follow the advice of somebody who's doing their thing?
I
and now if
did.
you wasn't doing nothing,
Yeah, then it makes
then maybe you can't tell me
and
nothing.
it keeps me having to, keep myself
Yeah.
where I'm supposed to be, so people will respect what I'm saying.
Well, you're doing a great job.
fair.
Keep doing it. And if you ever have anything to tell me, make sure you tell me, because I'm a learner.
Yeah, you are.
I'm
So
a learner.
you
Well,
know,
you're so amazing.
I'm
Yeah.
a learner.
Whew.
I'm
You
just
was my
trying.
teacher. I was about to say you was my learner, but you taught me a lot of stuff, so that worked.
I caught you when you was a little young figure.
Yes, and you forced me into this music world.
And look where you at.
That's true.
Look
Oh,
where
I
you
can't
at.
wait. I'm coming. You're gonna be somewhere soon.
I am. I am.
I gotta get the real 411 on it so I can try to be there.
I'm getting it together. Just give me a second.
Okay, okay.
I gotta get through this little
I'm
trial I
excited.
got. It's
I'm
coming.
excited. Okay.
It's coming.
Well,
Okay,
look,
because I
once-
get excited about the female singers.
She do. She do. She
Oh,
does.
good.
She loves y'all.
I love them.
Even when she's telling y'all the right, take it out of
You know,
love.
what? I think
'cause she
that
loves y'all.
people got to start taking correction as this is direction, not correction.
Yeah.
Can I
I
give y'all a
like
quick
that.
story
That's
though?
good.
Because that's so good.
Mhm.
Give it to us.
So Orthea Barnes, and she's a legend as well, a Detroit legend. So I would come home from college and she would put the mic in my face. I'm like, oh, 'cause my mother told her I could sing. So one time I didn't,
Mhm.
and she gave me the mic. She said, little girl, you don't want to sing? Is that what you're saying? She said it after the show though.
Yeah.
And I was like, whatever I said.
Right.
So I came back and she didn't offer me that microphone,
Wow.
Because you didn't show me you wanted it.
baby.
Because you'll miss
I
your
bet
Don't
opportunity.
play.
You'll
You know what I
miss your
mean?
opportunity. Yes, you
And
will.
so she made me understand what I say to you, you need to get the first time. I'm
Yes.
not gonna pick a paddle with you.
There it is. There it is.
And I learned a
And
good
see, my
lesson.
mother was a master musician. She's a bass player, played for years, and she taught me everything I know of our musicianship. And she always let me know, hey, 1 or a million,
Mm.
always give your best show.
That's what she
Yeah.
told me.
That's
And
right.
there it is. So
Wow.
shout out to the people who giving out that great
Yeah.
advice. So
Good
speaking of
nuggets.
advice, one thing we ask all of our guests to maybe just give one little nugget to
Little
somebody who
tidbit.
may be listening, an up and coming artist, singer, or something. Just give them one little nugget of advice that you can give them.
My honest and true nugget is your health is your wealth.
There it is.
No matter how much money's waiting on you or what opportunity is waiting on you, if you're not healthy,
There it is.
it would mean absolutely nothing. I got really sick for a while, so that's all I talk about now.
There it is.
And I'm giving another little thing because you can't just tell people something and
Yeah.
not. So if you can do 2 days of veggies, 2 days of fruit, then fun days.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Actually think about, because we don't do our fruits and vegetables
You're right.
like that. You
No.
know,
You're right.
but if you think about it that way,
Not intentional.
at least your nutrition is getting in your body.
Okay.
So when you start getting of age,
Mhm.
you may have done a few right things to help a whole lot of wrong things not to your life.
There it is.
So health is your wealth.
There it is, y'all. Take care of your
That's
body.
Take care of your body.
Take care of your body.
So
Musicians
great.
and singers.
Yes,
Take care
everybody.
of your body.
Yeah.
There it is. And that's about the greatest advice we can get. You got to
Yeah.
take care of your body.
Yeah.
If you ain't healthy enough to do it, you can't make that money if you
That's
ain't
right.
healthy.
That's right.
There it is. I like that. I like
Jamie
that.
Foxx is one of the greatest musicians to hit the
Greatest.
planet,
Look at him right
but
now.
his health is
Right
not where
now.
it should be, and so he can't do anything.
And we,
Nothing.
and
So
we
think
want to
about
pray
it,
for Jamie
everybody.
Foxx too. We praying for
Yes.
Jamie Foxx
Yes.
for a speedily recovery. So look, real quick. One thing we added to the Spivey Show this season is what we call Tyus time,
Okay.
and that's where our cameraman back there, Mr. William Tyus, he's an artist as well. And just like Mr. Bill Moss, we got a picture of you drawn up by Mr. William Tyus. If you can run that, Miss L3,
Miss
Andrea.
Andrea. Miss Andrea LB.
I'm sorry, it's my birthday.
It's my birthday. Usually
There it is.
I love
There it is. There you go. A pretty
Oh, I
version
love
for
it.
you right there from the
I got to
Spivey
like
Show.
Bill, like, hey,
Yeah,
cute.
yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, so he's a very
This is
talented
fun.
artist, and that's one of the segments we added to the Spivey Show that I love
This
now.
is so awesome.
It is
Yeah, I
so
love that
Thank
too.
you.
So that's from you from the Spivey Show, and we want to just thank you for coming to the Spivey
Oh,
Show,
thank
Miss
you.
Fox. We know you didn't have to do it.
It's your birthday.
Yes, and I appreciate you coming
it's your
out,
birthday, dear.
and we definitely had a great time with you today.
Thank you.
And
Thank you for
if
having me.
you're a fan of the Spivey Show,
It's time to wrap
y'all know what
it
time
up.
this is. It's time to wrap this thing up, and
Okay.
we'll see what you want. I feel like I'm gonna play some chords for you.
Oh,
I don't think I'm gonna do a
Oh,
drum
yes,
beat.
give us a little.
I think I'm
shoo-wah,
gonna do a little
doo-wah.
some chords for
he
you.
put in my text that he may do a rap. I'm like, okay.
I think I'm
Now
gonna
he
do.
done switched it up.
You want to do a rap?
I don't know.
Let's do a rap.
Give us some chords.
I feel like she
I
was ready
wanna
for the
hear
rap.
sing.
No, that's what y'all don't know. Let me see. We can sing a little bit. In it, maybe. I just go with the flow. The Tommy Spivey Show. Auntie, Niecy,
Hey,
do your
that's
thing. You remember. It's the birthday show.
Period.
Say what, let it go. Let's do that stuff. Do that stuff. Foxy in his house. Y'all
Hey.
let's rock it out. Coming at the, where are we? At the smoke barbecue. Y'all get some food.
Oh, let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something.
Crazy.
Hold on. Let me say this. Let me tell y'all
family,
something.
we just doing it.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
What?
She is just an entertainer. Period.
Point blank.
That's what people don't understand about her. She
See,
just,
everybody felt better because we did that.
Look.
That is our charge.
and that's what I wanted to do. I
Yeah,
wanted
that's
to.
our charge, yo.
I wanted to have some fun with you, and I appreciate you having fun with us.
Amazing.
And you did a great job,
Did I?
as
That was
always.
rap.
You're just an
No,
entertainer. You can't help but entertain.
Add rapper to your stuff, to your
Look,
resume.
She started to get hype. I had to stop the beat.
I thought she was gonna get
Because
up
she
and
was
just
finna-
give us the one,
She was
too.
finna go ahead and give us a whole show. She was about to
I
call
was
in the
here for it.
background dancers. She was.
I ain't know I was gonna have your back though. Whatever you pulled out, I was gonna have your back. I was gonna have your back.
So look,
I've had a ball.
I had fun
Me
too.
too.
Happy
Once
birthday.
again, thank
Love
you,
it.
Miss Fox. I
Auntie
appreciate
Nisha, I'm
you.
looking for that debut show.
It's coming. It's
Okay.
coming. Let me
There
get
it
it
is.
together.
There it is. So look, y'all make sure y'all go support Miss Wednesday.
Yes.
Wednesdays on Wednesdays at 7. Doors open at 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And go follow her. She has shows as well
Yeah,
all over.
GwenFox.com, GwenFox_.
There it is.
Gwen_Fox on Instagram.
Make sure y'all go support her. And once again, we want to thank you for coming out, Miss Gwen. We appreciate you, Miss Fox. Once again, y'all put your hands together for none other than the First Lady of Entertainment, Miss Gwen
Thank you.
Fox.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's the Spivey Show. The
Alright.
Spivey Show. Go get everybody. It's the Spivey Show. The Spivey Show.
There it is. There it is. Another
Oh,
great
child, we are
interview.
past my bedtime.
Look, you got a few more minutes. You got a few more. We're having a great show. I'm
We are.
excited. This thing is going on. We got live audience members. They loud.
I know they is. They was like, "Oh my God, girl!"
I ain't used to this live audience members. These people is loud. Shut up. Don't y'all see us doing the show?
Live and in
Yes.
living color.
Loud. Just come. What you need? Oh, guys, here
Her
you go.
glasses.
Come on, Mom. Here you go, baby. Yeah. So we do have a live audience today at today's show because it was a special day.
Yeah,
And,
you hear them? They said, "Shh."
Yeah, my sister especially just loud. They don't see us doing the
Don't
show.
do her like that. She your only sister. Don't do her like that.
And y'all ordering food. I'm hungry.
I'm still waiting on them to bring me some chicken.
I'm watching everybody eat. I'm just
I'm
like,
just getting hungry.
how
ain't
many
you?
more guests we got?
We hungry. Yeah, I want that smoke loaded church fry.
We're gonna get all of that in. We're gonna get all of it. But we got one more guest because I gotta get this guy up there. I mean, my third guest is a dynamic bass player.
Uh-huh.
I mean, and he's working all over the world.
And
I'm gonna say it again. He's working all over the world, playing for big names
yeah.
and in big places.
Yes, sir.
And I'm excited and honored to have him here on my show. Y'all put your hands together for none other than Daryl Peanut Smith.
A good time. It's the Spivey Show.
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
Spivey Show. Go and get everybody. It's the Spivey Show.
The Spivey Show.
The Spivey Show.
Yes, sir.
There it is, Mr. Daryl Peanut
What's up?
is what they call him.
Yes, sir.
Look, I just want to first of all thank you for coming to the show,
Appreciate
taking the
being here.
time out. We appreciate you for coming out, man. We know you got a
Welcome.
busy schedule. We want to first say happy birthday.
Well, thank you, sir. Happy birthday to you.
birthday.
Doing my research, I found out that you just had a birthday.
That's right.
You were a Taurus, so you are all right,
All right.
with me.
For sure.
You hear me? So we want to thank
Yeah,
you for coming
y'all
out.
all right.
Look.
Y'all.
Oh, see, now there we go.
alright.
Look, you see
I
my
love-
shirt.
You
I
starting
love
out. There,
Tauruses.
there it is.
I have a lot of Taurus friends and family. I love y'all.
We're
Y'all just
definitely a good vibe. So
Good.
once again, want to just thank you for coming out, man. We appreciate it. We're gonna jump right into this thing, man.
All right.
We're gonna go all the way back to the beginning.
Okay.
Let's start from the beginning. So how old were you when you started playing that bass?
I actually started out as a drummer when I was 7,
Okay.
and I played drums up until I went to college.
Wow. Okay.
And I switched to bass in college because I got bored with the band.
Okay. Okay.
been
So
playing ever
just
since.
like most musicians, including myself,
Uh-huh.
we start off as drummers.
Yeah.
And oh my
That
bad,
is.
sorry.
Wow.
That was on cue right there.
Right
That
on
was
cue,
good.
right? A simple, right on cue.
Oh, I should have.
So you say the bass thing hasn't started to after college then?
Right.
Okay,
Exactly.
sounds good. So when you were playing bass, so who or what was like your inspiration for jumping on the bass and you know, who did you listen to and things of that nature growing up?
I actually switched full-time to bass when I ended up with Martha Reeves
Okay.
because I started out as her drummer and her brother came want to get rid. So she asked me,
Hold on, let me see if your mic's better. Okay, yeah, you good. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, so I switched to bass to be able to stay with her, and that's when I got serious about playing bass.
Wow. Okay, so you were first her drummer.
Yeah, I was a drummer first.
And then you had to get on that bass to keep
Yeah.
keep that check
Keep
going.
that check going. You see, you know it.
I ain't mad at that at
Yeah,
all.
I don't
man.
regret it at all.
Right. So what type of music do you like playing? Like do you
I
have a
play
certain
anything
genre?
that plays money.
There it is.
Amen.
I'm not mad at that.
That's a good word
That's-
on the night.
That's my favorite genre as well.
Mine's
Exactly.
too.
The one
Yeah.
that pays.
That's it.
Amen. That's
And-
good. Get a collection plate going. That's
There you
good.
go.
And you know what? It's a great thing to be versatile.
Exactly.
A lot of musicians aren't.
Right.
And a lot of musicians can only play, one thing or, a certain thing. So it's a beautiful thing that you're
Absolutely.
versatile. And as well as me, man, I done played everything from country to rock and roll,
Right.
to the top 40s, R&B, church,
Church,
rap,
smooth jazz,
all of that.
all that
So
stuff.
that's definitely a beautiful thing. Okay.
I got you together. I got your back. You got to trust me to be your co-host now.
There
I
you
got
go.
you, baby. That's my baby right there. So look, last Saturday, you were one of the biggest shows in Detroit.
Yes, sir.
The Satin Dolls.
Actually, I didn't do that when I did Take 5 the Monday.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't. Okay. Well, so let's talk about that then.
Yeah.
So you say you did Take 5.
Yeah, it's actually the male version of the Satin Dolls.
Got
Wow.
you. Wow. So I know nothing about that. Tell us about that right there.
Well, they do like old artists, Nat King Cole.
Wow.
They did what's his name? Kenny something or other. But all the
Right.
old jazz guys,
Gotcha.
they got somebody to sing songs from their area. Johnny Mathis, a couple other guys.
Wow. Okay. So
And we
and
were the
that
band
happened
behind them.
this Saturday,
That was this past Monday.
past Monday.
Yeah.
Monday. Okay. How often do y'all do that show?
She does it like every 3 months or so.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it was actually pretty good. It came out
Wow.
good,
Okay. Yeah, that sounds interesting,
Yeah.
man. You definitely have to let us know about the next time
for sure.
you're doing that one, man. So, so look, tell us about other bands that you're proud of, because I know you play for plenty bands, man. Tell us
yeah.
a couple bands you play for.
Well, locally, I used to play for Dave McMurray. I'm doing
Nice.
Detroit Soul Rhythm now, which is an
Yeah.
R&B band.
Yeah.
I also play for an oldies band called Pearl Necktie,
Okay.
and then I do church
Of course.
and a couple of straight ahead gigs. I sub down at Burt's.
Okay.
For my friend Ibrahim, when he can't make it, I'll do Burt's with down there to play jazz or whatever.
Okay.
So like I said, I play anything.
Gotcha. I got you.
Yeah.
Well, real quick, people
told us.
probably wondering right now, like, well, what's social media? So I can probably give them your social media.
My social media is Peanuts. That's on Facebook and Instagram.
Okay. Daryl
So-
Peanut Smith. So
Yes,
y'all can
sir.
go look
Okay.
him up and follow him as he does different shows all over Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
And one of the biggest shows, man. Let's talk about being on stage with the Four Tops.
Oh,
man.
wow.
I seen you back there
Doing the dance
doing the
steps.
dance steps with your bass, man.
Yes,
Tell us
sir.
about being on the experience
Oh.
with the Four Tops.
I love it, man. It's probably the funnest gig I've did since I've been out here doing things.
I can believe it.
And I've played for a lot of major artists,
Yeah.
but just working for the Four Tops, the professionalism, the way they carry themselves, and the Duke, who we affectionately call Chief,
Yeah.
is just one of the greatest guys you ever want to meet.
I can believe it. I
I
can
mean,
believe
it's
it.
just-
Give us a
it's
few of the
outstanding.
names you played for. You say you played for a lot of big names. Give us a few of the
Ooh.
names.
Well, I used to play sub for Al Turner with Kim for a time.
Okay.
I've done Phil Perry. I played with Bob James.
Yeah.
I actually had played drums with James Cleveland before.
Wow. My man.
Wow.
So,
That's epic.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
James
James
Cleveland is
Cleveland.
like the man.
that just shows you how old I am. But
So you telling
No,
your
not
age a
old.
little bit.
Season.
Yeah.
there you go. There
There
you
you
go.
go.
Season.
Wow.
Don't nobody want no dry chicken.
That's
You gotta
right.
add some seasoning.
So look, man, you've done a lot with a lot of big names, man, including like I say, the Four Tops, where you
Yes,
was just
sir.
in Florida. If I did my research right, you guys
Yeah.
were just in Florida
We were.
doing a show there.
Mhm.
And man, just tell us about being on the big stage. You know, a lot of musicians play locally a lot of times, but tell us about being on that big stage, man.
The big stage is great to be on, but I found that you have to prepare yourself for the big stage.
Got to.
You know, I always talk to a lot of the young guys that I mentor, and I tell them a saying, you got chops for days and can't play worth a,
There it is.
Lick.
This is the Spivey Show. You can say what you want to say.
okay, you can't play worth a damn.
There it is. Yeah. So
You know, because when you do shows of that nature, you have to play parts.
Yeah.
You know, if they wanted a solo artist, you'd be up front.
Yeah.
So you have to learn to be disciplined. You have to learn to be professional and consistent. You have to play at a consistent intensity level every night, even though you're doing the same show.
There it is. There
And
it is.
it's always fun for me to do that. Number one, because it's simple and you get to see the world for free, basically.
There it is. And you know, a lot of people think that the pocket only refers to the drummer.
Well, I'll say it like this: the drummer sets the foundation, but the bass player makes it move.
There it is. There it is.
I'm the man to make you pat your foot, make you dance, bob your head. That's where that
And
comes
so
from.
my mother was a bass player.
Oh, wow, okay.
Played the bass on my head for 9 months. And technically, I probably supposed to had been a bass
on your
player.
All right,
But I have a certain love for bass.
okay.
And my bass player, Mr. Scotty B, who's in the house tonight, he'll
Okay.
tell
Scotty
you.
B.
Scotty B.
He'll
Shout
tell
out.
you if that bass line ain't right, I will take it over. He'll tell
Watch
you
out, Scotty.
if that bass line is not right, I will
I
take it
understand.
over because I gotta have that bottom.
You got
right.
to, you got to.
Yeah, so
Yes,
I
sir.
agree with that being the foundation of the band. But let's talk about as we discussed with Miss Fox and then even Jay Moss. I mean, I'm sorry, Bill. I don't know why I keep calling him Jay.
I
Moss.
don't know either. He
But
gonna
even
find out.
Bill Moss, we talked to him about performing with family or friends, and in your case, performing with your wife, Miss Artima
Yes, sir.
Smith. Tell us about being on stage with your wife and what that's like.
Oh, it's a ball.
Yeah.
You know, we have a vibe that you just can't beat.
Yeah.
Because, you know, she understands where I come from. I understand where she comes from. And we actually met
Yeah.
on the stage.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how we ended up married.
Wow.
And I think we played in the band for almost 4 years before we even started looking each other's way.
Wow.
And then one night, it just happened. She said something. I said something. She said something back. I said something.
What'd she say? No, I'm just
Don't tell him.
say.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
All I say is I ended up with a ring. So
well, there it
it's-
is.
it's
That's
all
all
good.
that
Hey,
matters.
she
That's
said
all that
something good. I tell you. She said something
right,
good. And that's
that's
funny.
right.
We actually just had her on the show as well.
Yes, you did. Yes, you
Wonderful singer I've worked with for years, and it's a privilege to work with family and loved
Sure.
ones, and in your case, your spouse, and
Mhm.
I'm sure y'all have a good time. It shows every
Absolutely.
time. So another thing a lot of people may not know about you, Mr. Peanut, is that you're into the sound engineering and that you do sound as well.
I dabble in it a
Dibble
little
dabble a
bit.
little
I'm not
bit.
gonna claim to be no engineer, but you know, I do know a few things about it.
Uh-huh.
I used to hang out with Mike Brown, who's going on to glory now, rest in peace. And I learned a lot from him and from Dwayne Jones, who actually is the sound engineer for Patti LaBelle now.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
So a lot of the stuff I learned just by hanging out with them, learning what to do, how to fix certain things. So
Okay.
yeah.
So are you like for hire for sound, like if
For my
we-
wife, I am.
That's
Anybody else? No, I don't. I'm not
Okay.
dabbling in that.
Okay, but for the wifey, you go to when
Yeah, I'll
she
bring the
say
sound system.
I need a mic,
I
then
got
you
it.
go get them speakers out
That's
the
right. There you
basement.
And she
Other than that,
said, correct.
You see her back there. You see her
There
back
it
there.
is.
Shout out to Miss Artima
Yes.
back there. Another
Right.
great artist in Detroit. So look, man, let me ask you this. Are you working on any music for yourself, man? Is it what is
Actually, not for myself, but I
Okay.
am working on my wife's gospel album, and we actually have a
Nice.
recording coming up next week
it? Oh
where
wow.
we're gonna finish her gospel album and
Okay.
get that out. So that's what I'm working on now. As far as
And I believe she told us about that
Yeah.
when she was on
Yeah.
the show as well. So so you are working on her music and producing
Yes.
her music and things. So how long have you been into the whole producing thing? Is that something you do, or is this something new for her?
I actually started with her,
Okay.
you know, so I've done recording sessions or what have you,
Yeah.
but I've never actually produced a record until I did her first release, Walk by Faith, which is out now.
Okay.
And we're doing the rest of the records.
Where can we find that at? Is that
You
on
can
all
find
social-
that on all the outlets, Apple Music. She has a video actually on YouTube. You can look up Artima Walk by Faith. You'll
Okay.
see it on there. And what is it, Pandora, Spotify, whatever.
Gotcha.
Yes,
Gotcha.
sir.
Love it.
Gotcha. So that would be your would you say like your coming out producing
Yes, it is.
album? Okay, sweet,
First thing.
sweet. Sound headed. But y'all go make sure y'all support that and pick that up
Yes,
and
please. Thank you.
listen how much. So you're playing also with another guest we had on the show. I think I seen you playing with Miss Sky. You playing with Sky too? as
Sky
well?
Covenant. She's
Sky
actually
Covenant.
the
Oh, I
one
love
that
her.
did the Take 5 show.
Okay,
That's
okay.
through her, yes.
So she's actually
Oh, for the take
does
5
both.
and the Sack
Yeah, she
Dial.
does Sack Dial and Take
wow.
5.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Sweet. 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 So what is that like working with her, man? Because she's a great artist. We had her on the show just last week.
Oh,
She's
okay, great.
Yep.
Yeah, she's a great spirit. She
Yeah.
actually likes to do a lot of freestyling on stage, so it makes it real easy.
Well, she did a freestyle on here,
It
man.
was insane.
Killed it.
Insane.
Wow.
Killed it, man.
She
She
has
hurt.
great energy.
We played some chords and she went at it.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
so-
her all day.
Miss Sky Covington. Shout out to you, Miss Sky.
Yes.
Who just wrapped up a great, actually 2 shows, I guess,
Right, yeah.
Saturday and Monday. So she's killing
Absolutely.
the game as well. So look, man. So when can we get some music from you? You ever thought about producing music?
I never had the
yourself?
desire to be out front.
Okay.
I like being in the back, making everything go.
Right. Right.
So I haven't thought about it. You know, a lot of folks have asked me to do it. So
Yeah.
I may consider it after I finish the White Project.
Go ahead and think about it, man. I think some peanut music out here
Uh-oh,
will be
there we go.
will be a good thing. I
All
think
right.
so.
I love
So-
the selflessness. He's like, my wife, my wife, my wife. my
Right.
wife.
It is. That's my
I'm here
baby.
for it.
Ain't nothing wrong with
That's
that.
how it's supposed to be.
Ain't look over there, look over there,
She
look at it,
like,
look
yes.
at it, look at it
She
over there,
like,
look at
yes,
that.
yes, ma'am.
And another thing today, you get to get your briskets today.
Yeah, there you go.
get to get.
That's right. Get that
He
brisket
been talking about the
going.
brisket.
So you remember when his wife was on, they
Okay.
thought the restaurant was open. He was ready for some brisket.
Yes.
And
I was upset.
yeah, well, today you get your
Curtis,
briskets.
bring
my
us some
brisket.
brisket.
We need briskets out here. So,
Yes, indeed.
so look, real quick, one thing we ask all our guests to do is give a little nugget of advice that they can give to maybe an upcoming bass player or
Okay.
even a drummer that may be out here listening, man. Give us just one little nugget of advice you can give us.
To piggyback on what everybody else said, I would just say always be professional because reputation means everything.
You right about that?
Being professional means being on time,
Yes.
being dressed properly,
Yes.
do your homework, know the
Yes.
music that you
Know
are
your
supposed to
music.
rehearse or play or perform.
Yes, sir.
Don't come to rehearsal learning the music.
Yes, sir.
And, above all, have fun with it.
There it is. And that's a key point.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't have fun.
Right.
If you're
So
not
become
having
work.
fun,
Absolutely.
go to work then.
Right. That's it right there.
Go to work.
Go to work. You
Go to
might as well
work.
go to work. You know
Go
what
to
I'm
work.
saying? So that's definitely some great advice. And I'm hoping people are listening out there
Right.
because you definitely want to be professional.
Absolutely.
And I know that's gotten me many
Right.
gigs. I wouldn't say I was the best musician out here, but my professionalism
Exactly.
Yeah.
is what
It'll carry
got me
you
the
a long
call.
way.
Yep. So definitely want to take that into consideration. Man, well, look, real quick, we just want to number one, thank you
Thank
for
you for
taking
having
that
me.
time
Appreciate
out,
it.
man. So we know you got a busy schedule as well. And so we appreciate you, man. And a new segment we got brought to the Spivey
Okay.
Show. We call it Tie Is Time.
All
And just
right.
like everyone else, our cameraman back there, Mr. William Tyus, he drew a
Okay.
picture of you as well.
All right.
So we're gonna play that right now, Miss Andrea LB. Can you play that for us?
Here we go.
There it is. There it
You
is.
even got
love
the
it.
Ken
Yeah.
Smith bass in there.
Look, he even put that bass in there for you. There you go, brother.
That's cool.
Mr. William Tyus,
Thank
y'all.
you.
Y'all make sure
Appreciate
y'all
it.
look him up and hire
Yes.
him for all your art
All right.
and drawing
Character
needs.
needs.
So look, man, once again, we want to thank you for coming out, man. And if you're a fan of the Spivey Show, y'all know what time
It's
it is.
time to wrap it up.
It's time to wrap this thing
All
on up,
right.
man. And y'all know how we do.
We're
We're gonna go ahead and put this beat on for you.
You know I ain't no rapper.
Look, we're gonna see what you do,
We're gonna
man.
see
We're
what
gonna
you
see
can
what
do.
you do. Look at the wifey back there, like, go on and give him, baby, get him. I'm gonna go old school with you. I'm gonna go.
I ain't no rapper, but I do my best to make sure I don't get up here and make a mess.
All
I'm
right.
done. Hey,
There it is. Look,
done.
look, we want 16 bars, but if you give us one, we'll take that, baby.
Now, why did all of our guests get up here and say, I ain't no rapper,
But they did their
I
thing.
can't
didn't they?
do it? Then they come with 4-5 lines. You be like, well, which one are you? Not are you?
I am not a rapper.
Look.
Is you is or is you ain't?
I am not.
Well, look, man, we definitely appreciate you
Appreciate you having me, man.
being a good sport with the Wrap It Up
For sure.
and coming on the show, man. We appreciate it. Make sure y'all go support him, man. He's down there as Daryl Peanut Smith
That's
on
correct.
all social
On all
media,
social
right?
medias,
Make
yes.
sure you look him up and see where he's at because he's doing it all over. And when the Four Tops coming to Michigan, man.
We'll be in Interlocket, Michigan next month.
There it is.
All right.
Still waiting for a Detroit date, but we'll actually be in Interlocket next month.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I'll let you know that what it is. I got guest passes. for you if
Definitely
you
let
can
me
make
know. Let me know
For
that,
sure.
man. I would
That's
love to
what's
come see the Four
Okay.
Tops and see
Bet.
you doing your thing. I want to see you dance with them.
it.
I just want to. I was watching the video. I said, "Look at Nut back there. Look
You
at
don't know
him."
how tired I'll be after that show, boy.
Well, look, once again, we want to thank you for coming out, man. We
Appreciate
appreciate your time, man.
Yes, sir.
Once again, y'all put your hands together for none other than Daryl Peanut Smith.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Spivey Show. The Spivey Show. Hope we get everybody. The Spivey Show. The Spivey Show.
There it is. I'm just excited about my birthday episode.
Your birthday is loud and lit.
Yeah, these people, y'all know we doing a show? Do y'all know we doing a show? That we're live? Y'all don't care?
They said so.
Can y'all hear these people?
Do y'all hear 'em? We can't even tell. Put comments in the comments.
Put comments in
If
the
they
comments.
loud, say shh.
Are y'all, and put shush if y'all hear them. Put shush in the comments. Cause I mean, they ordering food, they
And
drinking.
they, you know what?
they
None of them
eating.
brought us a French fry.
I ain't got a
a
chicken
wall
wing or nothing up
Oh,
here.
nothing. A rib.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this show up.
Yeah,
so we
because
can
I
go
want
eat.
a rib.
Well, look, y'all, once again, we want to thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all tune in next week. We got
Yes.
a special treat next
Now,
week.
who's coming next week?
Next week, we got Miss Diane Mathis.
She know Judge Mathis?
She's probably not,
Okay, I was just
but
curious.
she's one of the greatest Motown singers ever.
Well, I can't wait to meet her.
And
anyway.
she's going to be here on top of Mr. Lauren Harper. We'll
Okay.
have Mr. Lauren Harper in the house tonight,
Okay.
next week. So y'all make sure y'all tune in next week. Shh.
Wait, because I could hear Chantel over everybody for like 2 seconds. For 2 seconds, I could hear. And that's my girl, but I can hear her over everybody
I
for
can't
like
even
2
think
seconds.
over here. My mind is going.
She was like,
B Nutty's in the house, y'all. Black Lake Band, B Nutty's in the house, y'all.
Yes, sir.
We got a lot of guests in the house, actually. Let me do a shout out, a couple shout outs real quick. We got Mr. Scotty B from Elevate Band. We got Zeppelin Hortons in the house from Elevate Band. We got Mr. Peanuts in the house. Of course, we got his wife, Miss Artima's in the house. Of course, we got B Nutty. Dennis the Menace is on the drums. We got Grant Fox is in the house.
Yes.
We in the house, y'all. Bunch of great musicians and entertainers. My cousin Tina is in the house. I don't know what she do, but she over
Whoa,
there too.
be
so I-
careful. You almost
What's
knocked over
What?
the
What?
Lord's doing.
What is that? That woo!
Wow.
Now that's special taste.
You need me to
Taste
hold
the
it?
smoke barbecue right
need me
there.
to hold
No,
it?
don't touch my food.
You sure?
Don't touch my food. No, I got it. All right, thank you.
You
So-
being stingy.
I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing
Now,
up
I
now.
done
So
share my wings with you. You don't even want to put it on the table.
can I get some French fries? Okay, look. All right, let me wrap this thing up real
I
quick.
got it. We
Uh,
thank our guests, Bill Moss for coming, Gwen Fox for coming, and Daryl Peanut Smith. Can we clap for our guests since we got a live audience?
Yes, y'all clap that up. Since y'all want to talk, clap.
And we also, there we go. We also wanted to thank Curtis Upman and the Taste the Smoke Barbecue.
Barbecue, the home of the Spivey Show.
All right, home of the Spivey Show. We also need to thank our producer, Miss Andrea LB,
Miss
and
Andrea.
DetroitHotRadio.com.
Happy birthday, Andrea.
And we also cannot forget to thank our crew, Will on camera and Mimi on our sound.
Thank you, Miss Will.
As always,
Oh, it's on me. Okay. And we want to thank y'all.
Never
for joining.
mind, forget it. We want to thank y'all for coming. You don't have to watch it, but we require you to. Thank you for showing up. Happy birthday, Spivey.
Thank you.
And remember to live to shine and shine on.
And
Holla. Holla.
see you in the squalor. Motherfucker.
Hungry.
Spivey Show. It's the Spivey Show. Yeah, what up, Detroit? Welcome to the Spivey Show. Welcome, everybody.
It's a wrap, y'all.